Backed by gold, I think I want to fuck with that. And want to fuck with that, the American dollar becomes obsolete. And when it becomes obsolete, you go wind yourself, like, you know, Canada had like a short mini inflation, hyperinflation a month or so ago. Exactly.
Venezuela.
Yeah, Venezuela's got one going now, but they're
Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico just
Yeah, but even if you in China and you got as much gold as you want, that still ain't gonna save your ass.
You ain't gonna save you.
But really, all this shit is bankrupt, man. Right. This shit is just running off air until the fucking elites pull the plug when they need it, right? Because the money is not worth shit, man. This shit running off air, period, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay.
Khan, he said, do not break. My bad, lost my spot.
19.
I'm starting to get at the top. He says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Because he saw clean your bank account out in an hour, less than an hour, 1 minute. Everything is
freeze your shit.
You know?
He'll freeze your shit.
He'll clean your shit. Or you stacking up, man, I got my treasures and shit, my shit under my mattress. Esau kick that door down, he'll take your house. What can you do?
Take
you know? Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, because you know they got a War Powers Act that everything that's in the government during declaring the martial law becomes the government.
Right. Go ahead. Verse 20 says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
And that treasure in heaven is talking about these scriptures.
That's what I'm getting at.
A thief can't go in there and take that. Only the Lord can take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
He says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
So where your treasure is, store up the treasures in heaven, which is this knowledge. Where your treasure is, that's where your heart, where your mind will be also.
Let the scripture come out.
Yeah, so if you into money, that's what you're gonna be into. That's what, you know, if you into bitches.
Yeah, because if you're into money, you're gonna think of scams or a way how to get money. See? If you're into women, you're gonna think about ways and what can I say to get this woman.
And if you're into your children, you're gonna celebrate Christmas.
That's right.
You know,
and birthday.
Let the scripture come out, because it's just talking about wealth, right? It's just talking about wealth and the real riches. Go ahead, read this Revelation.
This is Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So that's addressing us. He said, I know your works, tribulation, Yahweh willing, addressing us. I know the works, I know what you're doing, I know the tribulation that you're going through, and the poverty, because we some broke motherfuckers.
Because it's talking about Israel altogether, as a whole anyway.
As a whole anyway.
So it is talking about us.
Right, go ahead.
But thou art rich.
But thou art
rich.
Thou art rich.
But thou art rich.
Means you are rich. Go ahead.
And how are we rich? Because we have the covenants, we have the promises, because we are the chosen people. That's why we're rich.
And we know this.
And also the knowledge.
And we got the knowledge of knowing.
Yeah, and we labor. This is the true job, man. You know, Yahweh Shai even said when his mother and them saw him, man, he said, did not thou know that I was about my father's business? No, this is the ultimate business, man.
Yeah, but also we're rich is because we're all laboring for that penny. And if you know what that penny is the most greatest thing the most greatest thing that's the most important thing is on this world, right?
Portion of your kingdom. Portion of the kingdom. Portion of the kingdom. And salvation.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
So you got them Jewish motherfuckers, the Khazars, that's international bankers and all this other kind of shit. And them motherfuckers, they the one that's call themselves Jews. They the one that Jewish. They the one that goes into the fucking synagogues. They the ones that call themselves. You got the Israelis. Why they don't call themselves the Israelites? They call themselves the Israelis.
Call themselves Jewish.
Okay, or Jewish. So that's what I'm saying. These riches is getting these scriptures, understanding them and getting them broke down, and these types of things. That's the work and the knowledge that you need to be trying to obtain to. Like I said, because this shit that's out here, this shit is going up in smoke. We got 3-7.
And also, that's talking about the Khazars, but it's twofold.
Yeah.
And that's also talking, because when it was written, it was talking about actual Israelites. It was talking about the Pharisees. When they wrote that, it was talking about them goddamn Pharisees, man. Who knew that they was Israelites, but they were perverting the gospel. So there are men who are back today the same way. They teaching you Israel, but they perverting the gospel though.
So,
Like Nate say, now you
I was going to say,
he
everybody.
tells you you're an Israelite, but he tells you Most High in Christ blessed. He tell you to still call him Jesus Christ. It's not the name. Acts 4:12 says there's one name under heaven that men. You got it?
No.
Oh, I thought you had it. But Acts 4:12 says there's only one name under heaven where men shall be saved, and it's not Jesus Christ.
I got it.
Because the Lord said, "My name is dreadful among the heathen." You got Edomites, you got Chinese, you got Arabs. Everybody's talking about they Christians and they call on Jesus Christ. So that can't be the name.
Read that scripture.
God, this is Acts 4:12. Neither is there salvation any other. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved.
Right. So it's only one name. So then you got niggas perverting the gospel, saying the mark of the beast is not the chip, which it is the chip. You know, and there's plenty other. It's plenty other. To let you know, man, a Great Millstone is the only camp, and the men that follow up under our elders of Great Millstone are the ones that's teaching this word directly and correctly. Can somebody grab that for me, Baba Prashad? 2 Timothy 2:15. Because that's the point. The Lord wants this word preached correctly. As he wrote it and as he ordained it, that's how you gotta teach it. Because Revelations 22 says, "He that add unto this word, or he that taketh away from the word, is gonna be fucking destroyed."
Yeah, you got curses and plagues that's gonna come with that. This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved.
And that's the point. Now the apostles of a Great Millstone, our elders, tell us, don't take our word for it. You go into it and study it for yourself. And that's what we telling you. Everything we just said today, don't take our word for it as gold. You go back home, you search these scriptures like the Church of Berea. Can you, on your smartphone, brother, type in Berea? I know it's Acts. I know it's an Acts. But
they search diligently to make sure that things are true.
So that's what we telling you to do. But go ahead.
Okay.
Timothy.
Okay. Study to show thyself approved.
So it says study to show thyself approved. Don't study to show us. Study to show thyself. Go ahead.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
Why? Because you won't be ashamed. So when somebody come up and say something, well, what about this scripture and that scripture? You know how to break it down. Because in Proverbs it says, righteous man studieth to answer. Right. And then a brother quoted the scripture earlier where he said, any man come ask you of the hope that you have within you. You know?
If you read the book of Revelation 1:3, it says, blessed he who readeth. Look at the word readeth, it actually means understand. All right. So understand what you read.
All right, go ahead, Pop.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Rightly dividing the word of truth. So that's the point. You gotta rightly divide this. And that word rightly in the Greek is orthothemeo, which is directly and correctly. So we teach everything directly and correctly. Simply, whether you like it or not. Like Deuteronomy 22, it's a law and rate. We don't do it, but we let you know that it's in the Bible. Jake get offended off that. Goes back to what the brother said earlier, blessed is he that's not offended in it. You know? You hold some?
I got it.
Berea.
Acts 17 and 11. Those were more noble than those in Thessalonica.
Mm-hmm.
So the guys in Berea are more notable than the guys in Thessalonica. Go ahead.
In that they received the word with all readiness in mind.
See, they received it with readiness in mind. So when Paul came and preached to them, they're like, damn, okay.
So like you're saying, okay, but now they go ahead, finish reading.
And search the scriptures daily.
See?
But they went and checked the scriptures. They heard it. Right. Okay, I ain't bucking, but let me go and make sure. Go ahead.
Whether those things were so.
Okay, and so you can understand that on this level, when you get certain scriptures, what was they written in? Well, I'm asking you a question. What were they written in?
Back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day.
Hebrew?
Hebrew and Greek. So guess what you're going to have to do? You got to go into the Hebrew and the Greek to be able to get them breakdowns and fully understand it.
Right.
And see, motherfuckers like he said, Nate Satan and Bubble Eyes, Blackfish, GOO.
All of them.
Yeah.
If they not giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, they bullshit. Man.
Okay, because they do that surface scratching shit and whatnot. They read a word and they don't understand the meaning of that word or whatever the case might be, and then they find themselves out there. My acid test. 75 years ago, what was the word gay? See what I'm saying? Happy. 75 years ago, gay was happy. But gay is what now?
Right.
See what I'm saying? So that's why you got to go into and see what them words actually mean, right? Go ahead.
This is Sirach in the prologue. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them.
Okay, so let's read it one more time.
For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them.
And you can see that just in the English versions. If you read the King James Version, then you read the standard new version of the King James Bible, it's so much more watered down and soft, okay? It is, it's so much more watered down and soft. How you gonna tell me my innards or whatever? They just go off on so many things.
Bro, they got one now. What's it called, bro? The TV, what?
It's called the New Testament Weimar.
Yes, bro. He read what? One
Revelations 1 and 15.
As his feet glowed with white. What is it?
Silver, silver bronze.
Yeah,
it said silver bronze. Then it said as if it blazed white hot.
Yes, white hot, bro.
So they trying to get that word white in there.
Right.
Okay, they trying to get that. See what I'm saying? So this is why I say. So you got to go back into the Hebrew and the Greek to get a fully understanding
King
of what
James
these
Version.
the King James Version of the Bible, because of the fact that that's going to give you your Greek translated words or your Hebrew translated words, where you can go in and see what the words are.
That's how you know that they pay attention to us, man. When they fuck with that Revelations, and they had to change it to white. That's how you know they pay attention to us, man. Because we bring that scripture out all the time to prove that Yahushua is so-called black man. They had to change that out.
Yeah.
But
I'm so something.
we'll finish this prologue. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself, the prophets, and the rest of the books have...
So that's a cut on you niggas talking about, well, it's written in English, why don't y'all just use the English? Right. No. Because our nationality is Hebrew, man.
It's because they too damn lazy.
That's right.
They too damn lazy to look it up, man.
Slothful ass spirit.
A lot of these niggas, they just lazy, man. It's a lazy ass spirit, man. Don't look it up. Which man, it's to the point now, like I can't even get through a whole verse without looking up the word.
Yeah. But these niggas, right? These niggas say, okay, Nate teach Cornelius Israelite. So he teach that Esau going into slavery, or I don't know what the fuck he teach, whatever. If you niggas don't go into words, if y'all just straight English, how do you break down John 3:16?
Exactly. Yeah.
So then you should have Edomites in your camp then. That's right. He should have Edomites in his camp. He should have Edomites, Chinese. He should welcome all people.
That's right. All right, back at Sirach, prologue.
It's like it's hard enough to deal with the English language, man. Okay, now we break those words down, but the English language, like the brother was saying earlier, man, the word gay didn't mean gay. A fag didn't mean fag, a gay terminology. What's smart? Smart. The word smart.
Yep.
Today's English, you could say, oh man, he's smart, he's witty. Okay, but that don't mean that.
Or ignorant.
If any brothers remember the TV show Dennis the Menace, there was a black and white TV show about the little boy who was real bad.
With blonde hair with the motherfucking
thing. And he used to hurt himself. He said, hey,
oh, that's smart.
That's smart. Because it means pain, man. You know, it means to hurt. All right, so all the words, words in general need to be looked up, man. You know, so you can't. So how can more or less? Why would you gotta use the scripture? You gotta look up words, man.
Or just like
the word doctor.
Yeah, that's right, brother. But and niggas doctors.
And you hear that
giving you
shit,
false
but
information. He's giving you falsified information, man.
He Googling your shit.
Oh, he got a red.
You in there with an S13 and an Edge. It ain't even came out in America yet.
Doctor be like,
He in there with a Samsung Galaxy 5. Googling your symptoms.
That's crazy, man. Go ahead, brother.
All right. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself, the prophets, and the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language.
So that means it's a major difference, man. You know, even the Lord's name. The Lord's name. The Lord spoke Hebrew. His parents spoke Hebrew. So I'm speaking English, but I'm gonna name my son Kunk Wak Bink. I don't even know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? So how his Hebrew parents name him a Greek name? That don't make sense.
So we run into that all the time, and this is what we deal with. And so, you know, I don't even get upset no more. Like I said, I look to see if a motherfucker go come up, open up his mouth. I'm letting him talk long enough to hang himself. Because he gonna say something that goes against the doctrine. Right. It's real simple. It's real simple. You come up here saying thinking that you know something. If you ain't studying what we studying, we ain't on the same accord. So let me just let you speak long enough for me to show you why I'm gonna trip your ass up at. It's like I said, whether you're a boxer or a martial artist or whatever, it's like, okay, motherfucker, let me step back and let me see what you go throw. Right. And when you throw it, oh, okay, I'm gonna unwrap this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna kick an ankle, I'm gonna smash his face into the dirt, I'm gonna step on his neck, pull him back up, do it one more time, you know what? I think I do it a third time just for the hell of it. Okay, stomp him out.
Back up is real slow.
You shouldn't have come up here on no dumb shit. Right. But we have that. We have that all the time. But like I said, man, you came up here with the right spirit. So like I said, you came up, you asked questions, we answered. So now you know.
I wasn't finna get y'all. I'll be watching y'all, man. I knew I recognized you for sure. You. Y'all make YouTube, right?
Yeah.
See, another thing I was trying to figure out too, because I wanted to go look, and I was looking at the United, what is it? You said the IUIC?
Devils, they sell out.
So I was looking at them, and then I was looking at y'all, and then I seen this, and I'm like, well, I want to know where the controversy lay. And I seen it was about the name. Yep. And I kind of understand it because it's like, you acting like this not a man. So that's disrespectful not to even use his name. Because I'll be mad if I was dead and you won't use my name.
Hold up. You'll be pissed if you laid your life down, right, shed your blood, took a hell of a fucking beating, and now
a nigga can't even get your name.
You can't get my name right. And I'm telling you, and I done told you, and I done told you through my prophets that you go discontinue from your heritage. So one of the ways that you go be able to show me that you serious about this is you gonna find my name and come back to it.
I got because that nigga he purposely does that. Yeah. He purposely does that so
he know the name
and it's set up.
He know the name exactly.
That's the video with him when he was at the old
1997,
1970 video, man.
Yeah, he did.
He broke down the name completely.
He was breaking down.
Yeah, his father's and his son's name. But now, since he done took that deal under the fucking table, now he don't know the name, man.
You know, I was thinking,
because I asked you, PK, IUIC, all them guys are under the 501c3 charter. Right. All them guys took deals with the government, man.
And it ain't just the name. Like I mentioned, the mark of the beast.
Mark of the beast.
That's the Lord said if you take that, it's a wrap. It's death for you.
We can't.
But he teaching his congregation that's not it. So if they in their mind, well, if I take the mark of the beast, it's cool.
But they still didn't tell him not to take it anyway?
No, he didn't. He telling them that the mark of the beast is an embargo, an economy fallout, this, that, and the other. He
changes it up though. Yeah. He said what he said, it was embargo, then he said it was Christianity.
Right.
Yep. But if the mark of the beast Christianity, but you niggas calling on Christ. Right. So you niggas is Christians. But the mark of the beast is Christianity.
So you the mark. So he actually right, because he is the market. He is a beast.
The nigga Johanna teaches the mark of the beast. Isaiah versus white women. What else?
Embargo.
He is saying the pledge of allegiance. Man, it's all kind of shit, man. Like
You said King Solomon had
he said King Solomon had the mark of the beast. Paul.
So see what I'm saying?
I mean, it's the madness, man.
So you
Hey, I was there when we called the radio station. He said King Solomon has the mark of the beast.
Yes.